Hello and welcome to Mr.Game Review Show. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, hit the like button and put a comment below the video. Thank you so much. Pepsiman is a quirky and iconic video game released for the PlayStation 1 in 1999, developed by Kid and published by SCEI. The game is based on the Japanese mascot of Pepsi, Pepsiman, and is a blend of endless runner and action platformer genres. The gameplay is simple but engaging. Players control Pepsiman as he runs through various urban environments, trying to avoid obstacles and collect Pepsi cans. The game is divided into 4 stages, each with a different theme and escalating difficulty. The core mechanics are straightforward: dodge obstacles, collect items, and reach the end of the level. The game requires quick reflexes and good timing, as the levels are filled with various hazards like cars, construction equipment, and falling objects. For its time, the graphics of Pepsiman were decent, capturing the essence of 90s urban Japan with colorful and somewhat blocky visuals. The character models are simple, but they serve the purpose of the game. The music is catchy and upbeat, perfectly matching the fast-paced nature of the gameplay. The game sound effects are fun and memorable, adding to the overall charm. Pepsiman is known for its challenging difficulty curve. While the first few levels are relatively easy, the game quickly becomes more challenging, requiring precise movements and quick thinking. The game doesn't offer much in terms of replayability, but its short length, you can complete it in about an hour, makes it a fun experience to revisit occasionally, especially for those nostalgic for the era. One of the most notable aspects of Pepsiman is its sheer quirkiness. The concept of playing as a soda mascot in a video game is bizarre yet strangely compelling. The game doesn't take itself too seriously, which adds to its charm. The live-action cutscenes featuring an American man drinking Pepsi between levels are hilariously out of place but have become part of the game's cult status. Pepsiman is a unique and memorable game that stands out more for its novelty and nostalgic value than its gameplay depth. It's a product of its time, reflecting the weird and wonderful experimentation of the late 90s video game industry. For fans of retro games, it's a fun and challenging piece of video game history worth experiencing at least once. The game designer of Pepsiman was Kotaro Uchikoshi. He later became well known for his work on the Zero Escape series, including games like 999, 9 Hours, 9 Persons, 9 Doors, and Virtue's Last Reward. Despite Pepsiman being a relatively simple and niche title, Uchikoshi's later work in the visual novel and puzzle genres gained critical acclaim for their complex narratives and innovative gameplay. In Japan, Pepsiman achieved a certain level of popularity due to the character's presence in Pepsi's advertising campaigns. The game was a niche title, appealing primarily to fans of quirky or unconventional games and those familiar with the Pepsiman mascot. While it didn't reach the heights of mainstream success, it has become a cult classic over time, with Japanese gamers looking back fondly on its bizarre and humorous nature. Pepsiman didn't receive extensive reviews at the time of its release, partly due to its limited availability and niche appeal. However, the game has been revisited by retro gaming communities and enthusiasts in the years since its release. On aggregate, Pepsiman tends to be rated around 6 to 7 out of 10 in modern reviews, largely due to its novelty and nostalgic charm rather than any groundbreaking gameplay or design.
We need to get there immediately, but look what's happened! According to reports I have heard, they got the fire under control, but there are some people that couldn't escape fast enough and are trapped on the roof.